This video is brought to you by Goldbug Asia. Focus on your education, be keen on your investments, and invest in your future. Goldbug Asia. Be avid, buy smart.
This is Goldbug Asia. Today I want to make a quick video on the messaging of sticking with one kind of coin. So I'm talking about either stick with the maple, or stick with the eagle, or stick with the kurgans. Pick one. And I also want to talk briefly about numismatic collection or collector coins. So let's talk about that. So I know my channel is about gold, but I do want to talk about, yes, I do get silvers. And specifically, recently I made an investment of getting a whole bunch of silver numismatics. So I actually want to show you guys all of this because it's quite cool. So the main reason I went to get all these numismatic coin, I actually end up getting 5 of each type. Was because not that I'm jumping or moving into numismatic, is because I thought it's just kind of cool. And you know, I only really pick all the ones I really like. I'll try to kind of lay this out a little bit so you guys can see it. And what I wanted to talk about is that the reason why I went to get it is because I do wanted to collect some of these coins because they are really good looking, or they're really pretty. Like, I love this Pirates of the Caribbean look-alike. I'm not too sure if that's exactly what it is. And I just thought I'd go about collecting some of these coins. And the reason why I'm doing this for silver is because silver is cheap enough that I don't mind spending the money collecting. Okay, I got some silver buffalo as well here. So I'll lay this out as I talk more throughout the video. Now, my main point here is that I'm getting these because I want to be able to just collect them because they're really good looking. Now, I want to mention why stick one of the kind, which is what I'm not doing, is especially, I'm thinking even with gold, you definitely, unless you really know what you're doing or plan to go into long-term collection, I personally wouldn't recommend numismatics or going into it, especially for my purpose was mainly to just collect gold, right, or to accumulate gold. So, so I want to talk about why sticking with just one kind as I lay the rest of these coins out is if you ever do need to sell these coins. So imagine the trouble you will need to have to go through in order to be able to tell people whether or not these coins are legitimate or not, which means are they counterfeited or are they real? So now, I mean, I have a link on my website as well now, kind of teaching you guys on, you know, how do you tell if a coin is real or not. There's many different ways, and it's all on my website. I'll probably make a quick video introducing my site, etc., and all the videos that, you know, I find very useful. So, so the point is that you do want to get, if you do want to go to numismatic, for the sake of that, I would suggest silver because, you know, you can get all kinds of variants with it without spending a lot of money and not having to worry about counterfeit. The reason why I came about, I have a lot more, sorry, I'm just going to make a quick point, I have a lot more other ones I didn't display here, is that with all the other, with different variety, you will notice some of them are bigger than others. I don't know if it's this particular two, right? You see, if you lay them one over another, they're not exactly the same size. All right, one is definitely bigger than another. If I, you know, press, I hope you guys can see on the video, right? Different size, some of them come in different thicknesses. These are all 1 ounce coins. So how are you gonna figure out if they're the same? Because the paint, because of, you know, the way that it's the shape of it. Even if you do a you know, a typical paint test, you're gonna probably find that one coin and another, the paint test is probably gonna sound a little bit different just because the size is a little bit different. I mean, and also the angle, etc. I mean, but even if you look at all the other methods of measuring, a lot of them just measure by dimension. So how are you going to get something to measure dimension if you don't even know, you know, that coin specifically? So my point is stick with one kind because, first of all, you will know that coin very well, right? In terms of you sticking with a maple, you kind of know the maple, right? Fine, from year to year, they changes. Then you kind of know the year-to-year change after if you're just looking at the same type. Again, so I mean, I think that's going to really help that for you to know that that is a real coin versus it's not a real coin, a counterfeit coin. without having to go into elaborate tests. But more importantly, if you ever have to go sell these or buy when SHTF should hit the fence, if that when things really bad happens where let's say the monetary system crashes or something like that, if you ever need to actually start using the silver and gold, you can actually feel fairly confident that you are trading to someone else that is legitimate, and that you can buy and receive. You know what you're getting, and B, you have confidence that what you're selling is actually real, right? And people feel a lot more confidence. Like imagine I have a silver, eagle, or a maple versus I have this turtle coin, right? To trade to someone. Which one would they rather take? Probably the one that they recognize. So the point is, if you're going to be collecting, yes, you might, if you're really going to learn all about the numismatic and how much it's worth, go for it. If you're just collecting for me because it looks cool like me, sorry, I meant if you're just collecting it because the coins are cool, then get it. Just like me, I'm getting it just because I think these coins are really cool. Okay, so that's my message. Stick with one kind of coin. Probably one of the ones from the mint with the face value. And if you really want to go to the numismatic because the coins look cool, then do what I do, right? Buy silvers. I highly probably wouldn't recommend just getting a whole bunch of gold numismatic. Unless you really plan to go into it. I do have some gold numismatic. I have a whole bunch of 0.9999 five nice gold coins from Canadian RCM Royal Canadian Mint, which I'm like, now that if I ever gonna sell it, it's actually gonna be more difficult. I mean, why did I even get it? I mean, I got it because it was cool. I mean, it's cool because of the design. I probably want to show my kids in the future with that with the coin to say, hey, check out all this cool design. So but do I really want to sink like thousands of dollars just for the cool design? I mean, if you have a lot of money, I think that's good. But if you're like me, I think the silver coins are just as good in terms of, hey, the design. If you really like the design, hey, go get it. And that's the point of the video. Okay, thank you. So stick with one kind of investment. If you're going to go for numismatic, I would definitely start with silver. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it, and hit like, subscribe to the channel, or check out my website. Thank you. Have a good day.